Good afternoon, Scorpio and fellow cross watchers. Welcome to Inner Knowing Messages Tarot. Thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate you. I'm here today to do your August monthly reading. Now, what I'd like you to do, take a slow, deep breath and allow yourself to arrive in this moment. Okay, give yourself a bit of grace. If you found this reading, trust that there's a reason your inner knowing has guided you here. This is a timeless reading, whether you watch it today, next week, or in a couple of months' time. These words will find you at the right time. And there's bound to be a message here for you. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Your intuition will always tell you what's right and what is wrong for you. You can always feel it in your gut, guys, okay? Sorry, I was a little bit put off there. So an extra card or 3 cards jumped out. So we got 6 cards for you. So there's definitely a big message going on. Something's happening here for you, Scorpio and fellow cross watchers. Okay, so like I was saying, your intuition has probably been whispering something to you for a while. It's been telling you something, and maybe you've just been ignoring the feeling. It's a gut feeling. It's been telling you, don't do this, do that, or you need to leave this, you need to move on, this job isn't right for you, or whatever it is, Sometimes it's good to actually be honest with yourself and others and think, you know what, this isn't just right for me. I really need to do something that's closer to home, or something that pays better for a start, because let's be honest, guys, the cost of living is ridiculous. But hey, who am I to know? What am I telling you? It's all down to you. You have discernment. Remember, the answers you're searching for are already inside of you, okay? So these readings are purely for guidance. You have discernment and you will be in control of the decisions you make, okay? So we start with the Tower. Okay, now the Tower is card number 16, which breaks down to number 7. Okay, now please don't fret over the Tower. I know people worry when they see that. They think, oh my God, is something bad's going to happen? Now, if something does happen where it is quite a big deal, maybe you've got to relocate quite suddenly, maybe you lose your job, or something didn't come through when you really needed it. I know it can be really hard, like discerning, and it can be heartbreaking, and it can make you feel like, oh my God, what am I going to do now? And you start to panic. Trust that something is happening for a reason. I know it doesn't feel like that when it happens, but believe me, I've been there as well, and it's happened to me so many times. Okay, you are going to get through this. When the Tower happens, is because something wasn't stable, something wasn't right for you, or something was going to make you feel or become ill. So something had to basically intervene. The divine, God, whatever you believe, that energy had to come in and basically break it down, tear it down, so that you could then move on into something far better for yourself in the long run. We then have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, now this is all about patience. How ironic, right? Because you just had the Tower and now you've got to be patient. Great. That's so frustrating, and I get it, because we're all human, and believe me, I'm not great at patience, although I'm having to make myself get used to it because I'm having to be patient for so many things lately. But that's what happens, right? Because things happen when they should. It's when divine timing happens and when it kicks in and it gets delivered, or things happen when they're supposed to. All right. But the 7 of coins is also about, like I say, it could be about a new job. It can be about possibly going down the self-employment route instead. Maybe you've had this longing to be your own boss. Maybe you've had this idea that you think, oh God, that would be good if I could just do this or build that or create this. Maybe you want to be online. Maybe you want a YouTube channel or a Shopify store or whatever it is for you, TikTok, But it's also about like a reputation, it's about building something. It's being like a craft. If you're good at making something, you're good with your hands, and you can turn it into something that's quite unique. That's really going to be your best selling point, isn't it? Your unique selling point, your USP, they say. Okay, so put it into motion if you can, put a prototype together or put some plans together, put a business plan together. It's also about having, like I say, hard work. It can also be about a commitment, dedication, and concentration to be able to gain the success that you desire and that you need. Okay. We then have the Knight of Wands. This is about fast action. So something is definitely coming in, something is changing, that's for sure. So we've come from the Tower, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. It's about putting your mind to something. What can you do? And then you've got the Knight of Wands coming along. And this is all about, right, okay, let's get on to this new adventure. It's about your energy, putting that energy of yours into something. Okay. It's also about, how can I say this? It's about being fearless, basically like biting the bullet and just going for it anyway, because you don't know how things are going to turn out regardless. You could apply for another job and you might get the job and you might be there for 3 to 5 years, or you could do that and start a sideline, something on the side, and then see if that can grow. And if it does, then you can walk away from that 9 to 5. I know so many people that want more out of life. I'm one of them. But this is also about being brave, okay? And it's also about not being afraid, okay? Because I know it's scary when you're in this position, when you've had the Tower moment and you're just thinking, oh my gosh, how the heck am I going to get through this now? How am I going to get through the week, the day, the month, whatever? I understand, especially if it's financial and you've not got any money in your bank account. It's horrible, and I've been there. It's really not a pleasant place to be. So I really do understand that feeling very well. But there are charities out there. If you're in debt, for example, and you want to try and get on top of your finances because you're fed up of basically not having any money left because you're forever paying all these bills, then is there a way that you can consolidate things? Is there a charity online that you can go to that will help you put like a debt management plan together? It's about taking action, and that is positive. It might seem doom and gloom, and you might feel embarrassed, or you just don't like talking about these things. But the more you let these things fester, the harder it's going to be in the long run. So take action. Then we have the King of Wands. Ooh, a lot of powerful cards coming up here for you. So this is good, okay? It's about having the vision. Like I said, if you've got this idea, now's the time. This is the nudge from universe telling you, right, come on, you've got this idea, this belief, this thought, this whatever it is, a business idea, lyrics to a song. Maybe you want to paint, maybe you want to do some music, maybe you want to sing, or you want to be in an acting group, or I don't know, you want to be a drag queen, whatever it is, just do it. Go and find an opportunity where you can experience that and then see, does it align with you? Does it feel right what you thought it would be? Does it make sense to you? Is it about a business that you've always wanted to start on the side? Is it a YouTube channel? Go for it, guys. There's millions and millions of people out there doing this. You're not, I'm not the only one. And I certainly wasn't the first person to come on here and do tarot, but I kept putting it off. There were so many things happening, and I just thought, you know what? If I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it. So I started this channel last December, and here I am. I'm still going. Okay, I'm not doing as many readings as I would like, but I do it when I can, and I am consistent with the readings that I do. So here's the time for you. This is the moment that you've now got to take the bull by the horns, plan it, put things into action, reach out to people, whatever it is for you. Okay. Then we have the Ace of Wands, action. Okay, this is all about you deciding, right, this is a new start, a new beginning. I'm going to pursue whatever it is. I'm going to do whatever it is. It could also be good news coming in because you've had that Tower moment and all of a sudden these doors are opening that you didn't even know existed. How amazing is that? Fantastic. It can also mean about something that, like I say, you've got that creative spark. I keep coming to that for some reason. That really means something to somebody listening right now. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be anything. It could be knitting. It could be crocheting. It could be, like I say, painting, poems, poetry. Maybe you've wanted to write a book. Maybe you want to do it self-publishing. Okay. If you've got that idea, that's been planted in you for a reason. Okay. You have this imagination. Now, whether you're religious or not, some people say it's God telling you or giving the guidance of what you're supposed to do. Whether you believe that or not, it could be divine intervention, it could be spiritual, it can be whatever. But please try whatever it is that's calling you, try it. You never know where it's going to take you. And then we have the Empress. Wow, card number 3. Now, the Empress, she's very much about launching things, doing things, new things, fertility, pregnancy. It's the birthing of something new. Now, it can literally mean about fertility as in baby, or it can mean starting a business, starting a project, starting a hobby, going to the gym. Okay. But if you don't want children, or you're not in that position where you should have children right now, please be extra careful. You know what I mean about the birds and the bees, right? Okay. But this is also about, how can I say, it's being in harmony with yourself. Okay. So whatever it is that lights you up inside that makes you feel so good, something that you could talk about for hours and hours because your passion is there on that, whatever that thing is. Okay. This is the calling. This is the time. Do it. We then have a love card, and it's about attraction. Now it says divine soul counterpart attraction transcends superficially. Okay. Now, okay, it can be about love, but it can be about attracting the love that you have for something, not necessarily someone. So if you have a love for music, if you have a love for the arts, if you have a love for creating something, whatever it is, this is you getting into that zone, that energy, and attracting it in, those opportunities, and going with it. Then the last card. This is the Angel Oracle number card, and it's 999. And this is all about release. Okay. It's about getting the balance right. It's about your finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. That's basically karma. Okay. It says your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. If you are experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? Guys, the cards are telling you all the same thing here, okay? Take action. Do what you've got to do, as long as you're not hurting others, not intentionally. You've got to do what's right for you, okay? If you've got family traditions, cultures, whatever, and you know your mother and father want you to become a doctor or a lawyer or an engineer, but you know deep down that's not what you want to do. You want to be a tap dancer or something else, right? Nothing wrong with that. I know it's against the grain for the family, and they will think, why are you doing the opposite to what we want? But that's the point. They want you to do what they want through their eyes and not live the life through your own eyes. Okay, so you have to do what's right for you, because you are going to basically come through life and live a world of what's the words I'm thinking of right now? My mind's gone blank. Regret, the what if scenario in the back of your mind. You may even feel I can't think of the word. This is menopause kicking in, and I know exactly what I want to say. What was it? Resentment. That's the word I was thinking for. So you may resent, your family. You may resent having to do what they want and not do what you want. Now, like I say, it's your decision. But how important is it to you not to go and do them things, but to do what you truly want to do, or be? Okay, it's about being yourself. It's about being you. Now, I also understand that not all families will accept that. Not all families will be supportive. I come from a family that are not very supportive, believe me. Um, but I've had to bite the bullet anyway and do what's right for me because I know I'd be miserable and I'd just waste a life where I'd forever think and wonder what if, and I would not be myself. I wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be happy if I didn't do what I need to do for me. Okay, and that's exactly what you need to do for you. Quite a deep reading here, my loves. So thank you all for being here. But please let me know, Scorpio and cross watchers, if that resonates, if that makes any sense at all to you. And thank you all for being here to the very end of this reading. I shall be back again with another one soon. Thank you all for being here. If you haven't subscribed already, please give this channel a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Until next time, thank you all, take care, and stay blessed.